The Windsors star Haydn Gwynne takes a jab at Prince Harry during an interview. The Windsors first aired on British broadcaster Channel 4 in 2016. The show's third season aired in 2020. As the title suggests, the comedy tells the story of the British royal family, but the monarchy is reimagined through the lens of a soap opera. Gwynne plays Queen Consort Camilla in the show. She told Radio 4 that she'd met the Queen Consort in the past, but since joining the comedy, she's regularly removed if she finds herself in the same vicinity as Camilla. "They don't want the distraction," Gwynne said. "I've been virtually hooked away from the possibility of meeting her on a couple of occasions now." Later during the interview, Gwynne is asked to describe how she embodies the Queen Consort on screen, to which she replied with a joke, appearing to link Prince Harry's description of Camilla in his book Spare to the show. "I'm beginning to worry if Prince Harry has been watching too much of the Windsors along with everything else he's been watching, because I thought my Camilla had nothing to do with the real Camilla," she said. In Spare, Prince Harry wrote that he and his brother pleaded with their father not to marry Camilla. Their cries, however, fell on deaf ears, and Camilla and King Charles married in 2005. During a recent interview with ITV, Prince Harry said it was at this point that Camilla began a calculated agenda to remedy her public image by leaking stories to the press. Stories began to appear everywhere in all of the papers about her private conversations with Willie, Harry said. Stories that contained pinpoint accurate details, none of which had come from Willie, of course. They could only have been leaked by the one other person present. Now Harry is the butt of every joke in the US. Harry and Meghan Markle have been issued a dire warning as US media outlets resort to treating Prince Harry like the butt of a joke. Royal expert Victoria Arbiter made this admission during the course of her interview with Talk TV. Arbiter claimed, "I think the media has definitely taken a shift in recent weeks in terms of their coverage of Harry and Meghan. Following the Oprah interview, there was a huge amount of sympathy. They made very startling allegations, particularly concerning race accusations related to the media. I think that there was a huge amount of sympathy here for everything that they'd went through, but I think having heard the story so many times, the media started to lose a little bit of patience. I'm speaking broadly here, not everyone in the media had this reaction, but left-leaning publications that were previously Team Harry and Meghan, no matter what, were expressing criticism. Jimmy Kimmel went so far as to create a whole illustrated book about Harry and his frostbitten parts. It was incredible in terms of mockery. Stephen Colbert has Harry on his sofa, and there were moments where he was sending up the royal family. I don't think Harry realised that he was the butt of the joke. I think that really is just in response to the fact that Harry and Meghan have told this story so many times. There are a lot of problems that they raised that the average person simply can't relate to. As discussed in a new episode of Newsweek's The Royal Report podcast, Chief Royal Correspondent Jack Royston provided an assessment of how the book has come at the cost of weakening his core support base among the American public. He's been mocked by a wide variety of people, including Jimmy Kimmel several times, Jimmy Fallon and others as well, including at the Critics' Choice Award live on stage, and the end result appears to be that maybe some of those people who were wavering before and unsure whether their support was starting to ebb and flow away have turned against Harry, and it would seem Meghan too.